Now the airlines are connected. The landing gear is up. The cable are connected. The kingpin is locked in. So we can move. Everything here have to be very slow. Say 20 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour is too much. But everything is heavy. And the mistake here can be devastating. All I need now is to go over the rails to shake the container, to make the container vibrate or rocket up and down so it can sit on the lock. Would that work? Sometimes it doesn't work right away. It doesn't work unless you make a turn, a cute turn with a little bit like 30 miles an hour. But at 5 miles an hour, well, let us see what's going to happen. If you don't make a turn, the container doesn't rock from side to side. You have to make a turn to make the container sit on the bin. Now you wanted to know how this rail trailers brake. You have no brake pads. I'm still looking for a brake pad. You know, the train can have brake pads, but these trailers have no brake pads, but they have air tanks. So how do they brake? I am still looking for that answer. I have no answer for it until now. I needed to know how these trailers that are pulled by the train engage the brakes. They have no brake pads. The wheels are bare. The wheel axle is bare, and here they have to have a way of engaging the brakes. You can see the brake chains. I have to go under them to see how they engage the brakes. Maybe they don't. Maybe the train is the only braking mechanism. Here is the far east end of the rail. If you watch carefully, here you have two lines, two rails. This is one line, two rails. And on the other side you have two rails. That's four rails. Each rail is split into two segments. So I multiply 4 times 2, that's 8 segments. We make a turn here, I will show you how the segments work. This is the first segment on my left. It has a crane here. It has a crane working on this segment. And the other segment is the far end right there. That is the other segment. So you have one segment there and one segment here. So that is 2 segments in one rail. There is a line in this side that has no train on it. There is part of the train in the front. So here you have 4 segments. Because you have 2 rails, each rail is split into 2. That's 4 segments. Why they split them? Because to make it short for the yard jockey to pull the container and put them on this side and that side. If they don't break the train into little pieces, little 8 segments, it will take forever to be able to unload or load a train. That is the reason for cutting the train into 8 segments. After they load or unload, they assemble the train, they connect it together, they connect the 8 segments together. That is why it is called rail ramp. Ramp means a platform where you make the rails only available for loading and unloading. Once you finish your job of putting in, putting out, and securing the trailer by locking them and making sure the wheels are okay, the connections are okay, the train is ready to run thousands of miles. Once you ensure that happens, you connect the segments and you pull them out of the ramp on the highway of the rails. This is a segment of the train that is not complete. They are either loading or unloading it. And here is a mechanic on the side that is performing a maintenance job. What I'm doing so far is trying to get the container to sit on the chassis. When I finish a full turn, I will go back down and look at whether I succeeded. There is a bump here. If I go over this bump, it might rock the container and make it sit. That might work. That might work. So now I can go down and look at whether I succeeded or not. I think I succeeded. I think I did it. Is it yes or no? Yes. 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 Yes, it did. It did. So you just drive a little. We locked it now. So we tight. Zip tight. Remember, you have to zip tight. You write it too. They tell you right here, you have to zip tie this part of your job right here. Pins, always zip tie and check chassis pins, always. The 3 rules of, we call it STP. STP means the speed, temperatures, and pins. Speed, slow down around every turn, because that container can roll over. Temperature, verify your temperature from the BOL, bill of lading. Always zip and check the chassis. Everything here is dependent on the 3 rules. The temperature, the speed, the temperature, and the pins. But we succeeded, we completed the job. What is the temperature? will not. We are ready.